Today we built some of the craziest Minecraft trap courses in the world, and we're gonna race through every single one of them today and see which one has the best traps. Coming up is something you probably didn't even know existed, something that's actually one of the scariest things ever. Take a look. Automatic closing doors with giant hole. Oh, just look at that, folks. If there is one thing I know how to do, it is make automatic closing doors in a giant hole. So we're pulling out the mumbo jumbo today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some redstone going here. Wow, that took a long time to do, guys, but this is finally the new design. So once you get through the very first chamber, you got to get the secret button room, all right? This is what Mojang recommends for a door. And again, it's really weird because you got to move very quickly to get through it, but it opens that path so they can get in and then they literally can't get out. We should put a couple more buttons down to make it a little more confusing. Let's get this super mega trap built now. It's gonna push them into a hole. As we saw there, the whole floor opened up and like dissolved away. I think I can make it work. I'm gonna put a bunch of spider webs down here, and as I think we know, possibly, yeah, sand falls very slowly, and I'm pretty sure even if I stack it, it all falls very slowly through the spiderweb. Spiderweb is a really good trap to make some sort of a falling floor design. I'm gonna try to make some sort of like a mega combo trap here. I'm gonna put a chest here on top of TNT right here. In the middle would be sand, and then all the way across, we've got a trap chest on top of TNT, and every single sign's connected to the TNT. So when this opens, the TNT falls out of the world, all of the signs break, all the sand on top of it will theoretically fall, which means they're all gonna have a slow and painful death to the ground. Now, I do need to make it possible to get through, so we'll make it so they have a 50-50 chance of getting it. One chest will kill them, one chest will keep them alive. How about that ominous sign? It says, choose wisely, one will harm and one will help. It'll have the sole ladder they need to actually get to the zone. So we'll give them 2 ladders to place, and that's it. This is a pretty darn good trap. Step 1, red powder of death. Step 2, random buttons that if you find the right one, it opens up that one entrance door, which I don't even know what that was based on. Step 3, we got the 4 that falls.
Coffin torpedo is whooping.
Oh, did I not hear I'm sorry, did I hear coffin torpedo? Did I hear a coffin torpedo?
When the lid was opened, the shotgun inside would fire directly at the face of whomever was attempting to gain access to the coffin.
You got a one-time use on that. I mean, you go with a buddy, your buddy's gone, but you're still gonna get in there. I mean, unless it's like an auto shotgun that shoots forever. How we build that in Minecraft is a fantastic question. I don't know the answer to that either. Guys, there's a lot of thinking that goes into getting this right, and I think there's a way to use snow blocks and armor stands to make it look like an actual grave site. I gotta get experimental on this one because I just can't remember exactly how it worked. So this is what it looks like right now. If I push this, it's gonna shoot this bad boy up into the sky, all right? And he's gonna look like a zombie. Now I can make the ground around him and actually build this little guy his own grave. You grab yourself a piston, grab yourself a redstone block, stack it up and look straight down. You should be able to, if I did this correctly, slam that bad boy down. What happens if I step on it? Oh yeah, there it is. Now I make it play a death sound as well to make it creepier, but it's only a one-time use thing, so I gotta reset it each time, which kind of sucks, but no, I didn't mean to step on it. Ooh, that is scary though. That actually kind of is very loud and freaks you out. Whew. Okay, we've got 2 graves built right now, finally, after a very, I'm gonna tell you what, when I say very long, I mean a very long build time. But Zach, where are the arrows? Where is the shotgun blast? Don't you worry about that, because in this back wall, we are going to create the shotgun blast that has never been seen before. Redstone wiring does look correct. It does seem good to go. So now we gotta wire it back to our shotgun blaster, which is right back here. We're going to do like a miniature test of just the back wall here because I don't want to reset those again because they take a really long time. We'll put a redstone block and see. Sounded like I triggered everything actually, but it did sound like everything worked. Oh yeah, that is gonna do some damage right there. All right, I got help from my professional build team here, and we moved the entire pyramid and upgraded it over the last couple minutes. So this is what the outside looks like now, a little bit more Aztecian, as you'd like to see. The entrance doesn't really make sense, to be honest. I don't know.
The house would be packed with explosives, and the trap would be set with the hope that the incoming officers would set off the trap.
So they made a house that looked like a real house, like a safe house, and then filled it up with TNT and exploded it. I mean, boy, does that sound absolutely detrimental. Here is the new design. I took a couple minutes to think it through. When the players end up getting the ladders, if they pick the right chest, they can climb up here with ladders, and then I'm gonna make it so they're forced to actually step on these pressure plates. Like, they have to step on it and get the jump scare, and also all the shots that come from back there. So there's no way to avoid that from happening, all right? And then we're gonna lead them to the safe house, which will be located right back here. They're gonna be like, oh boy, a safe house. I get to come in here and be safe. The truth is, it's gonna be rigged with TNT. It's gonna blow up half a map. Be very careful at this point. TNT is live, so I'm not gonna put down any pressure plates yet. They're gonna walk through and be like, oh boy, it's a safe house. I get to go walk through here. That's probably the type of thing a freaking pyramid would do to trap you inside of it.
However, if you're afraid of snakes, you might want to skip this one.
There is a man being eaten alive by snakes. I don't even need to play more because I'm terrified of that. I think silverfish are about the creepiest similarity we can get. So we'll put some silverfish down here and then make it like a really creepy pit that's just gonna be full of these guys. I mean, this is just really horrible. Oh, they trigger each other. That's a lot. That's gonna be a lot to deal with. Okay, so I need to be careful again not to trigger this, because once that thing triggers, it's game over. You know what makes this even creepier? Forcing them to crawl while hundreds of those things are chasing them. I mean, if that does not absolutely freak you out, I don't know what will. Now, if they manage to make it through that room, we're gonna have a big fat ladder right here. Oh, guys, what the heck did I just make? But as you can see, it does pull it down out of the way, and you would then fall into a hole here. This is where you win. If you pull it, that's what happens to you. I don't know if this is the best design to do, but I wanted to really kind of try to subconsciously push them towards stepping on that plate. Outside of the temple, looks very, very nice. Inside of the temple, though, on the other hand, that's a whole nother story. I don't know who's gonna survive this, I'll be honest. I feel like very few will. So guys, here's our first contestant today. If she makes it through this pyramid, she will receive $50 US cash. Already getting hit by the acid right there beginning. Gets hit with a little bit more red dust acid. Gotta figure out what to do here. Through the first one, no problem. Sophie, how's the health looking?
Not too bad.
Goes into the hole. That's it. She's done. Oh, she found it. She found it. She found it. This will be the farthest anyone's made it so far. This is for $100 US. Now, moving on. Okay, things are gonna get real here. Just gotta make the right choice.
Nice.
Moving through, moving through. This could be a winner, guys. A little bit scary. Now, our graves did not pop out of down there. Here come the snakes, and she's going into the tunnel with the snakes after her. Oh my gosh, here they come. Is she gonna make it? Is she gonna, Ayana, what's the health at? What's the health at?
Dead.
She goes down to the snakes in the snake pit. Makes a choice Ayana did not make. Here we go. What's that health at?
Like 6 hearts? Did I just hear TNT?
Whoa, there she goes, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't want to jump down there. Do I? Okay, I'll go down there.
Oh, we lost another to the hole. All right, this one is gonna be absolutely amazing. Take a look at this, guys. Some emperor buried his body by a bunch of fake traps. It's just supposed to scare people from ever walking inside, and so it actually worked for thousands of years. Build a fake trap that's actually just the next room. And then we're gonna dig a hole and see if people choose to go into the hole. So if you walk forwards and you look straight down, what you're gonna see is 2 honey blocks, and you
think, okay, let me just jump down and I'll survive.
But when you fall, you can't jump a full block in honey, and you literally get trapped here. We have levers on the side. What I'm gonna do is rig them up to a lava bucket that's gonna actually murder them when they get in here. But take a look at this trap now. We're gonna go ahead and give this one a full test right here. There it is. As you pull that, the lava comes back and kills you. I'm gonna actually leave this open right here. That way you have the illusion you can escape, and you're more likely to run straight, where you have even farther to go to turn it off. But really, we're gonna design something that doesn't look enticing, and that will be the next area to go to, and that is going to be on the other side. This is fun, guys. This is fun.
Torturing people is a fun science.
What you really wanna do is walk over this way, where we've made a boinger that you can't even see on the carpet, which allows you to move into the next stage. So up next, we've got the weakened bridge strategy. This was used against Americans in one of the wars, where the bridge would break and you'd fall into a spike pit. That's ridiculous, man. Doesn't even look like a bridge, which makes it more fun, I guess. I've already got an idea. So I think if we use scaffolding, and then on top of the scaffolding, we put green concrete, all right? It's gonna blend in a little bit to the jungle floor. All right, there's our pit. Is that redstone important? I hope that redstone still works. I really have no idea, to be honest with you, if it will. Now we need a scaffolding to go all the way down, all the way to the top. Talk about the perfect dimension. We've got the concrete powder on top of all of these scaffoldings right here. And now we need to make it so that somehow when they walk on top of the concrete powder, they trigger a piston that breaks the very bottom one. So here is the thought process. I'm gonna put a door here, and if they open the wrong door, that should theoretically give off a redstone signal from our observer. Let's see. Maybe? There, that pulses off a signal just like that. So they open the wrong door, that's gonna trigger the trap. So now all we have to do is carry this down using slabs, and there's a bunch of water here. That's a little bit risky. Oops. Oh, that broke all my redstone. No. Why am I doing this? Why am I so stupid? All I had to do is this. Now, why that isn't linking? I mean, that is connecting. Redstone glitch here. All right, I spent a lot of time going through a bunch of different test versions of how to make this one work. So when they open this door, it's gonna trigger the observer, which will trigger the redstone, which will trigger the pistons, which pull out all of the scaffolding, and they fall to their death. This one is kind of scary. It's gonna make you not look at the forest the same, but take a look.
It was easy to camouflage punji sticks.
Camouflage and punji sticks, or just any type of weapon inside the trees, the forest, the natural environment in order to make a weapon. So I think what we're gonna do here, probably use a couple trees right along this little path here. A dispenser's the obvious choice, but can a dispenser shoot through carpet? Oh, it can! So we can set this trap up kind of all over the place. But let's just put down a bunch of random carpet for now, just so they're not suspicious of it. Random pressure plates just for the design. There it is, look at that. Look at this. That is not going to be easy to get through. Now to make sure it's even harder, we're going to wall this off so they can't walk around it. All right, now it's time to bring contestants in and see if they can make it through our trapped jungle temple. Your goal is literally just to survive, to see if these booby traps translate into Minecraft. Your time starts whenever you're ready. You got one chance. Game mode's on hard. That's it. Go ahead.
I feel like this is already a trap.
Already feels like it's a trap. Feeling a little bit sus, but gotta make a choice. Gotta get inside. That's the only way through. So we'll see what happens here, folks. That is not the way to go. I'll tell you that right now. That is actually the end of the course. Boom! Takes some poison arrows to the face. Boom! Walks inside. Oh, just takes it over and over again. Gotta get upstairs right now, though. It's gonna be a tricky situation. A little bit. What are you feeling right now? You a little bit scared? Uh-oh, what's going on?
I am. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, it looks pretty chill.
Woo!
That's not it.
Uh-oh. Gonna have to make a big play here, folks. How smart is Anders? Oh, that's not gonna be it. Could sprint jump, though. Could make it over. Could do it. It could help you.
Could.
It could. Woo! Triggers the trap, folks. He doesn't even know what that did, but we do.
I don't.
All right. Oh, man. How's the health looking right now?
Not too good.
He's eyeing it. Knows it could be something. And there it is, boom, the hole strikes again. Jess failed on the pyramid challenge, but she's back to tackle the Temple of Doom. Can she survive the booby traps? How you feeling about this one? You think you're gonna get some redemption here today?
So far so good.
Triggers something. Who knows? Go ahead and keep moving on. I can't tell you what that did. Uh-oh, which one do you think? Oh!
Ow.
All right, gets hit by the poison potion. Jess is moving on. Same place where our last person maybe made the wrong decision. That'll cushion the fall right there.
I guess I jumped down.
Here we go. Falls down and triggers the lava trap.
No.
Woo! There it is, folks. Moving on to the next zone here. So far, so good. Uh-oh.
Left.
Ooh, he's saying left, but it... Oh, doesn't pick left.
He has a half HP, so...
Half HP right now. And goes down to the secret arrow trap. Home Alone is famous for the great trap, so let's see if we can bring one of those into our crazy world here. We're going to make them walk through the laser beam right into the Home Alone foot stomping trap. All right, now I've got a vision for this one, and it should be very effective. So what we're gonna do, keep the floor on stone, because I think that makes it a little bit more difficult. We're gonna have them take a sharp turn right here, all right? We're gonna have to go through a window, just like the Home Alone people, so we're gonna make ourselves a little window. Does that look like a window? You get to jump through the window right here, and then right on the other side, I guess we gotta disguise some sort of Legos or damaging item down here. That's pretty good, Let's give it a little more window feel to it. Maybe like some stairs out here. I mean, it's gotta be a convincing window. You're gonna jump into this tiny room here, and my first thought is let's put some grass blocks down, my friends. Let's do a little bit of this action. Actually, maybe like that, very subtly. And then a debug stick turns grass. You can change it into snow. Dang it, the sweet berries turn it back though. Can I change it now? Oh, I can! So we can make it look like the sweet berries are growing on top of the stone. My only concern about this is if they grow up and they get too big, obviously that's gonna be an issue. You're gonna see that. We gotta take it down a level, I think. There we go, look at that. So you run through the window, you jump in, and that falls down and drops you into the sweet berry bush pit, which will do some damage to you. Now, that's not a lot of sweet berries, so we're gonna expand this trap a little bit more. I mean, it's not bad, right? You run through, you gotta watch out for that, then you gotta watch out for this one, which makes it super hard to jump through, and it's even gonna slam you in. This one's gonna trap you once you fall. This is the scene where the walls in Star Wars start to crush them inside the garbage compactor. So what we're gonna do is have them run into a room, and I'm gonna try to trigger it to the pressure plate we just saw. First thing we have to do is make it so they can't leave. So I think a door with a pressure plate should be enough. A one-way door, you can't really open that up the other way, so that's probably fine. For the part where we need to squish them and where it gets a little bit tricky, because I don't know how to do that. If I do just one layer of stone, stack up the stickies like this, we've got like a wall where you can't see anything in here, and it's just a long, skinny room. But I think we want to make it bigger than this. So this side is done, right? All of these will work to crush you. It's gonna be kind of quick though. It's not really gonna be a slow crush. I don't know how to slow it down, really. Unless... I don't know, what do you guys think? That's kind of a fair pace, right? Look at that. It's not bad. So that's gonna be crushing in this side, making it so it slowly crushes you from the back. So I just rebuilt the same thing on the other side. Now both of these will extend their piston slowly. Now we just gotta wire it up to the pressure plate that opens up the door, which makes this whole thing happen. And the pressure plate is located right here. All right, testing the trap. Here we go. Just one side right now. Let's see what happens. Okay, but it starts at the back. So my redstone is all backwards. So I gotta reverse all of this. Oh my goodness, look at how much work has been put into this build. I am absolutely in love with it, to be honest with you. I think this is one of the cooler things we've ever made on this channel. And we just gotta wire up this last bit right here. And as easy as that right there should be the crusher that we're looking at. And what we designed is that it's gonna actually push you in the lava. Here is my thought, all right? That's not bad. Now we just gotta hide the trap like this, and then if there's any hesitation,
They will die.
the only thing is, if they run through and they wait, they can't just wait. They have to run and go. There we go. That fixes the issue. That should be the final piece of this little concoction right here that we have been whipping up for some time. One of my all-time favorite books is The Hunger Games. And this right here is a trap in The Hunger Games, which uses poison fog to kill the contestants of the game. Can we make that in Minecraft? I think we can. I'm gonna put a lever here to make it even harder to get through. You gotta sprint through, open up the door, and then you'll be moving on to the poison fog zone, which apparently leads you off of the circle. But hey, so do we went out of the circle there too, so I guess it doesn't matter anymore. I feel like the first thing that comes to my mind is just use lingering potion of poison. Like we're going for a poison trap here, a poison cloud. What's the best way to do that though? I don't know, man. I got an idea on this one. It's kind of wild. We're gonna do a regular poison. Thing is, I don't want it to be like this simple. Obviously, that does work. That does do the job. It's just not. It doesn't have enough pizzazz. So I'm thinking what we're gonna do is hide these under the carpet, and if you step on one of the pressure plates, it's gonna launch out the poison. So we can put another one right here, load this thing up with them, and then put carpet on it as well to hide it. So you can walk over the carpet, but I don't think anyone's gonna willingly step on a pressure plate. You know what I mean? Like no one's gonna legitimately just see a pressure plate and be like, oh, I better step on that in a trap video. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to do it like that, but I'm not sure how else to hide the pressure plates in a way that people won't notice them. I don't know about this trap right here, but we're gonna make them walk through the poison cloud and actually force them to get knocked off the edge. Take a look. If you push this pressure plate here, it'll knock you, and as long as you don't move, we'll make it so you survive by hitting a little bit of water down here. That should be ridiculous. So here's a trap from a movie, The Falling Boulders in the Goonies, where basically falling boulders fall on your head. These things will crush you, destroy you, and splatter you out like a pancake or something. We're gonna change up the last play. I'm gonna make it so if that thing pushes you off, you actually die, and you're just gonna die. We're gonna stay up inside of this, whatever you wanna call this thing we've created right now. The secondary path will be located right here, and they're just gonna have to make this jump to get there. And then what I'm envisioning is like a super long tunnel. We're going to put scaffolding right above their heads. I think if it works, they can walk right through it. This is gonna be really weird. I've never seen a trap like this. So scaffolding's ready. Now we gotta get the roof scaffolding, which should look like this. The thing is about some of these is I just kind of make it up as I go, and I don't even know if it's possible. That's kind of where we're at. Now we just need some pistons to actually break these blocks when triggered. Let's just try it real quick and see. Yep, it looks like it does work then. That's a relief. Okay, I don't know how we want this thing to trigger you though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know the best way to trigger something like this, but ooh, that could have been bad. That means we don't even need this one. Okay, perfect. Hey, we found that out by mistake. It means we only need these two, but I gotta be careful because if this breaks, we lose everything. So we can't really test these or I'll break the entire trap, but that is the redstone wirings. All we need is a way to trigger this. Gotta be very, 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 very careful that I do not press that pressure plate because that will trigger this entire room. So I'm gonna be real careful here. I don't want to break this trap. This is a one-time use. Hopefully no one even makes it here, to be honest with you. And then I think we'll just scatter a few others around just for a little bit of distraction. Home Alone also has a crazy trap where they use ice. They pour water down, make the stairs slippery, and it makes it basically impossible to get up, I guess. The first thing we need to do is figure out how to make something slick, and we also need to get a staircase built, so we're gonna need a slightly bigger area here. Okay, perfect. So here's our staircase. I think the obvious thing we need is blue ice, which is rather slippery, so we'll just pop down random pieces of blue ice inside of this thing for now. Okay, I don't know how else to make this thing slippery. I'm like, you could make the whole thing out of ice. There's no ice stairs though, is the thing. How about we just introduce them to what's to come, where they walk up the staircase and then they're faced with this. So this is what will be at the top. So the staircase itself is a little bit slippery, not too bad. Maybe we'll put like a lava here to make it kind of harder. But once they get to the top, if they manage to get there, they've got to get through like a very slippery obstacle course. You could add some like fences in there to kind of bring up the difficulty a little bit, kind of force them down one path. That's not the easiest thing in the world. I mean, it's not too bad. Support donuts up. First one, here we go. I don't know if any of these worked, by the way. We really didn't test them too much. So, all right, already looking good. Now he's got to jump to the Home Alone window here, see what's coming up next. Woo! All right, that one was a little bit easy. Boom! Gets him with the Star Wars trap. Jess, how do you feel today? This one's not too bad. This movie traps. What could go wrong?
A lot.
Oh, look at Jess. Apparently survived that one a little better than our last contestant. Taking it very strategically. Could potentially make it through. Yes, sir, again! You rock with Hunger Games. This right here, I mean the entire building, the entire floor just starts exploding and taking damage. One of those days where you just get out and build something and have no idea what you're doing until you get into it. This will be the floor. I like this floor. I think it looks good. And then we'll extend those stickies with a inverter. If we want the floor to correctly destroy and make people fall into a bottomless pit of doom and gloom, we've all had that dream before. Maybe it's just me. It could just be me though. We need repeaters. maybe one more row. I mean, I'm just kind of totally guessing here at this point. Okay, so the first one needs to be the fastest. So I'm gonna do like a temporary little wire up here just to see what kind of speed we're at. Let's find out what the speed is on this side now. That's pretty freaking fast. Excuse me, man at work. Please move. God, I'm so confused by these numbers. What am I doing? What am I making? I'm losing my mind. So if I pull this, they have to, this one right here. That's the one that went too quick. If you would get off, please. Still pretty quick. This is our insane redstone build. Now we've got to wire this entire thing up. All of these are powered. I think we'll put it right on here. Let's put a single pressure plate down, wire it up right down here. Let that thing run all the way up to these sides. So it actually should be kind of an easy little wire session here. Now to wire up the other side, this is getting absolutely out of hand. Now the final step is to create a redstone inverter on both sides so that the power stays. So we got to put a block down here, a redstone torch down. That'll give us the inverter on both sides. Inverter achieved. Now they're all powered. Finally, this is an insane amount of redstone. And now, I don't know how you get over that. Right here, they actually jump at the very end to survive. So if I timed this all correctly and did my math right, you should have to jump at the end to survive, which makes it so difficult. Full speed sprint. Should have to jump. There it is, and we get it. Now it's all hidden. We'll get some lanterns up top just for a little bit of added light. Some traps aren't even designed for people, where these guys covered an entire room with mouse traps to see if they could catch this single mouse. This is going to be the mouse trap zone. Let's get a little bit of wall action on here so we can kind of easily see what we're working with. This one is really making my mind hurt a little bit. I don't know if you have a better idea for a mousetrap. If you do, drop it in the comments. But what I'm thinking we can do is make it like a giant sticky pad type mousetrap thing. So if you step on it, you're gonna die. So what I think I'm gonna do, maybe give them like 2 doors and then make it so they have to stand on the honey. There it is. Simple is the answer, guys. I was just thinking too much about it. Mice are stupid, first off, probably. I mean, they fall into holes, right? That makes them stupid. We also know that holes are one of the most effective ways to kill people in this game because we've done this before. And there it is, boom, the hole strikes again, guys. So what we're gonna do here is you can't actually jump out of a 1x1 hole. The honey hole looks great. If you were to rig up a chest to create an explosion, just like inside of this movie, you could protect pretty much anything you want. Oh, there it is. Look at that. So we just need to get a trap chest, a regular chest, and then a couple of these down. Just gonna give it a little bit of a protective layer. I mean, we really don't want this whole thing to blow up on us. That would kind of suck. Right, that seems like a pretty good face shield right there. I don't think anything's gonna get through that. This one's gonna be really dirty. So we're gonna give them 2 choices to pick. Most people pick the right, so we're gonna make the trap one at the right. And the left will be the correct option. So if you go to the right, you're going to enter the new zone, which will contain this trap chest in the back corner. So that's what they're gonna see if they come to this zone. What they won't realize is that there's no way to leave when you walk in because there's literally no pressure plate here. So you'll actually be trapped inside of this building. And then
This is where it gets even better.
we're gonna drop TNT into the room from the roof. I just need to set it up so they can't actually see it. I gotta do a little bit of a test here, but can I put TNT on top of a trap door, open the trap door, have it fall? That didn't work. There it is. Okay, so that's our design. That's gonna work out perfectly. So this is the general idea of what we're going for here. I mean, we might as well load this thing up with as much as we can. Here we go. Okay, so this might actually work. If I put repeaters behind all of the redstone torches and then sync it up like this, now these all remain closed. Then when I pull the lever, all of them open, and the power is reversed. Okay, which means all I have to do is put the redstone inverter over here. Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. That is a successful trap. Let's get the TNT into place. Woo, that's a big one. You walk in here, you've got the chest, you're thinking, yo, this is gonna be fine, and you can't get out, you're gonna die right there. Absolute beautiful trap. Let's make the right direction path, and it's just going to be literally a right direction path. To mess with them a little bit more too, I'm gonna like make a couple visible things. So hopefully they'll just barely be able to peek and see that TNT up there and be like,
Ooh, I don't want to go that direction.
they'll look over here and be like,
This one looks more safe.
and pick that path. All right, so you'll be able to just walk in through here, boom, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, and just walk right out. We'll put another door so that way you can't come backwards. Now here's a classic tripwire maneuver. You step on a tripwire, and instead of pulling you up into a tree, it pulls a snake down at you. That seems incredibly difficult, seeing as there's no snakes in Minecraft. We can do something like this. Put a tripwire literally right in front of the door so that you have no choice except to step on it. It's practically invisible, to be even more honest with you. We need whatever that we're gonna use to fall on people. What is the most snake-like mob in the game? Ooh, spider. I like spiders. When you trick this redstone wire, it's gonna send a signal all the way up. Okay, that one dies, I guess. Yeah, spiders are not gonna work for what we need. They're gonna trip their own wire. There's no way I can stop them. We've got this, so if you step on the wire, you're going to trigger it and zombies will come out of the top. But I wanna make it even scarier because I don't have too many in here. They're going to chase you down a pitch black hallway where you won't know where to turn. So it's actually gonna be kind of
Horrifying to walk through.
Now imagine zombies chasing you and this is all you can see. How about the cornucopia in Hunger Games, where every single item is at the center? Apples, food, all you could ever eat, except it is literally trapped by bombs. If you were to go and get that food, you'd be done for. So here's what we'll do. There we go. If you step on that pressure plate, all the lava comes out. If you step on it again, it should go back in. Now I'll cover these with carpet, make it seem like congratulations, you won, it's over. And I'm gonna put a sign down to say press to win, congratulations. And if they do it, they lose.
Congrats, you win. Press to claim prize.
So that's it. If you manage to not press it and you walk around the back corner, you'll see the real victory room, which says, this is the real winner's room. And it looks a little bit too natural, so I'm gonna put like a block down so you gotta like jump it so you wouldn't think like, oh, that's actually where I should be going. All right, now let's get some fans in here to see if these guys can survive. All right, guys, Chrissy has 1 life to try to survive inside this movie-trapped obstacle course. Woo! Makes it and gets squashed by the anvils, but still alive. Zone number 2 moving in very carefully now. Here we go. Woo! Goes down, doesn't get crushed though, survives it.
What is gonna be? I'm scared.
Oh, and that's it. Chrissy goes down. Jessica Holmes Up has not won one of these events. Nah, that's it. Didn't work. Will Jess go down like a little cockroach? Or will she survive?
Oh my god, I can't jump, okay?
Oh, and she goes into the sticky trap. It's over, folks. Go on up there. That's not bad. Very smart play. Can he survive the honey room? What is this about?
Very interesting. What is this?
What could it be? Makes it to an unreached territory yet so far. He has to make a choice. Which direction will you pick? Picks left. Keeps on moving. What is this? Oh my goodness. A lot of noise here. Hopefully he picked the right direction. Uh-oh. 2 zombies, a pitch black dark cave. What's gonna be the next move for this guy? Here we go though. Moves in. Oh, and presses the fake lava button. It goes down at the very end. Nobody has made it through the movie trap. Now, this one's interesting because it starts with a painting. And believe it or not, we have paintings in Minecraft. I know, crazy. Take a look at what this thing does though. And this is a real trap, by the way. This exists.
The picture would be hung at a crooked angle and set to trigger the bomb inside the wall once moved.
So when you move the picture to straighten it, that triggers all of the real life redstone. I believe that, I don't know what you'd call that, electric or something. And that makes it go off and explode. So I have an idea. So we're gonna start with this one right here. My idea is that if they walk through the wrong door, they're gonna fall down into a giant pit and explode. So let's do more doors, different sizes. Can you do one that's that tiny?
Oh boy, that's not ideal.
Oh boy, okay. Well, I have to restart. We have 4 paintings, 1 more wall to go. Now, let's see. I mean, if you walk into a painting, like if I just literally make this go straight down, like is that gonna work? You know, like would you do that or like would you crouch walk? Like I would never crouch walk to go through a painting. Maybe we'll do it different. So we'll make this one like a pit that goes all the way down. Then we'll do this to like insult to injury. We'll put like a bunch of signs that say noobs. The last thing they see says noob. All about asserting your dominance, gamers. Put redstone in the center so they feel like they have to land on it. So they're gonna come down and be like, oh, I did it. But they're dead. I'm gonna put lava over here. Okay, you can hear lava. Lava's loud. So I'm gonna put lava here. Hold on. Take a look. Yeah, look at this. Okay. So this is an advanced trap, my friends. You can use trap doors to actually hold it up, and you have to actually crouch to go into it, which means you would walk into this normally, like I'm just walking, but you can't go unless you push the old crouch button. So this will be extra trickery right here. They're gonna test it and be like, oh, there's nothing in here.
But there is.
Back here, I don't know. Let's just do more drop-offs, man. I don't know. All right, let's seal it up right here. There's a story of a guy who used to seal people in his walls. Don't know why I'm saying that, but it did just pop into my mind there for a moment. Okay, it does look a little sus though, like just having paintings. Like maybe we're gonna make it look a little more clean. That literally did absolutely nothing. I'm gonna do it anyway though. A little bit of art gallery action, like you walk around, take a seat, and then we'll just get a little bit of a fun carpet feel. And we're gonna match it to this, which is a giant finger poking a black belt. That's our interpretation of the art. It's quite nice. Dude, is this actually a photograph of a guy being impaled by spikes? I don't think, I'm gonna assume that he's not actually being impaled right now, but his legs do be real short in this picture. Okay.
The victim would put his foot through the cover and fall on the spike.
Oh!
I thought you would fall down and get your body impaled by spikes, but actually, you just take one step, your foot gets impaled and the spike's covered in obviously poison toxic acid, which then infects your body and kills you slowly over time. Why kill you instantly when you can make it drag on over weeks, am I right? Pop them down just like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Now we need a trap that somehow spikes you but doesn't make you fall to your death, and it's also poisonous in Minecraft. Bamboo is called my name because here's the thing. I'm pretty sure there was a thing they used to do where they would tie your body over bamboo and it would grow through your body. Don't ask me why I know that, I just do. If we were to take this out and do like a little bamboo growth section, we'll cover that in some bamboo. It really does look so peaceful to think about all the potential, you know, just
Death and murder that could go on down here is honestly pretty exciting.
Now the problem is, how do you make it poisonous? Okay, here's my idea. An observer in the wall, and the observer would trigger this command block, and it said give at P poison. So theoretically, when this would grow, it would give me poison.
Oh, it did work.
I did it. I really did it. All I gotta do is make a bunch of these all the way around the entire perimeter. Locked and loaded and ready to poison some noobs. Now we need a way to walk across it that will make you fall down to the bottom of the pit. I feel like just a minor parkour course to make it just a little bit challenging would be kind of cool. And then like we could give ourselves a barrier. That way if they fall into the pit, try to jump on that, it's impossible because there's a barrier on it, and then fall down to their death, right? Dude, well, you know what'd be so annoying? If I put a block there and made them like 5-block clutch it and there's just a barrier and they don't realize it. So that's actually just all a troll, the entire center. That is brilliant, guys. We have absolutely taken it to another level here today. I was asking my friends the other day, I said, boys, if you were to die, what would you want? And I said, I'd want mine drawn out slowly because you only die once, so I won't experience it. So like drowning's too quick. I want like a slow, like a poison probably would be good. It's kind of weird saying that. Anyway, little item frame just to distract them for no reason. Put it over here so that when players come in, their attention's drawn that way. Boom, they see this and they say, oh, this is where I gotta go. And they jump on the barrier and fall down and they get poisoned and die, which is kind of sweet. They're looking right at this. Subconsciously, it's almost pointing at it. We're on another level today, gamers. So this is a museum of booby traps. Seems kind of cool. I'd like to go here, but let's see what we got. Oh boy, look at that. Again, with the Viet Cong deadly trap. Not one I particularly would be going for, but if you go out, it'd be a good story in the afterlife. I don't understand how I would create that in this game. Spike pit that impales you repeatedly. Cactus? Cactus grower? I think I have this idea where like, what if it dispenses bone meal and makes the cactus grow? That didn't work. Come on! You can't grow cactus on a dispenser unless... okay, that was a mistake. We broke our bamboo thing, so I gotta replant all these. Guys, I got an idea, brain blast. Call me Jimmy Neutron, my friends. Stone cutters as the items that are going to slice and dice you, and I'll just make it so if you step on top of it, it hurts you. How I'm gonna do that, I have absolutely no idea.
Minecraft command that makes stone cutters hurt you when you walk on them command blocks.
Guys, I found a really sketchy website, and it said that it had a command to do what I wanted to do, so I copied it. I think I got a virus, but I'm gonna go ahead and just commit to it anyway and put this bad boy in the wall. That's what it gave me. Feel like unlikely it's gonna work, but hey, let's go in survival mode and see what happens. Here we go. Oh! Oh my gosh, it worked!
Now we can have some fun.
We'll make him do a 3-wide jump. It's not exactly as hidden as what I'd like it to be. Shouldn't it not be super visible about what's gonna happen here? Like, shouldn't this be kind of hidden? Wait, you know what's even crazier to think about? Like, can I possibly move these with pistons? Oh, we got a moving saw blade. We really out here innovating. Okay, call me Mumbo Jumbo, friends, because we are doing the never seen before saw blade moving thing. Probably could word that a little better. So what I'm thinking is we'll actually do a delay timer. Okay, so that's gonna be fast, slower, 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 slowest. Hook all these babies up to a little bit of the same redstone. Then all I need to do is make like a redstone repeating circuit. It'd be the way to go. You know, I mean, if I'm going out, I'm getting sawed in half, you know? I'm just kidding, please don't ever do that to me. In fact, I'm not meeting any of you at this point. I've said too many weird things. How are you gonna get through that? Does it damage you? Well, here's our test. Oh, it does, it does. Oh no, I just died. I don't even know how I got there. That is actually like legitimately one of the coolest things ever. Yeah, I mean, this is called the Venus Flytrap. You gotta wonder what that actually means. I hope we get to build a Venus Flytrap. Oh no!
The injury would not be inflicted when the soldier's foot fell inside.
Okay, so that's actually probably one of the most horrifying things I've ever seen. You know, it's crazy. Someone had to come up with these things. Maybe it was someone like me. They were looking at old traps. They were like, yo, how do we make these like, you know, modern? And then they're like, yo, hey, let's make a hole. Let's get their foot stuck in it. All right, so obviously you can't hear blocks break anymore because I turned that sound off because of how annoying this is. Sorry, but let's make a hole and get their foot stuck in it. So really, that's about as deep as you want to go. Yeah, I mean, I got this vision here. I don't know if you guys know, this is actually a legit hack. So hey, welcome to school, folks. Class is in session. I hate that I can't hear blocks breaking right now. It's actually triggering me so much. Did you know you can actually put blocks of cactus next to other blocks? You're thinking,
Zach, that's impossible.
But no, my friend, it is not impossible. You just wait and see, okay? Cactuses go in, and then snow actually goes in the middle, and then it actually creates like a cactus floor plan, which you've never probably seen in your entire life. So then when you try to walk over it, you just have to use snow on the sides. Okay, that's too much. We'll put a little one there for fun. Now when you try to walk over this thing, it's gonna do some damage to you, all right? You can still walk over the snow, as you can see very comfortably, but gotta be careful how you're gonna walk over this without getting stuck in it. I mean, at least that, oh, and I just randomly got poisoned. Okay, the poison is definitely OP.
Upon encountering an expensive gun, suspecting it to be a trap, jumped into a nearby trench, actually rigged the trench with explosives.
Double booby trap. That's pretty smart right there. You put the trap down, you think it's a trap, they outsmart you, and then they go in the hole. We can take this to a whole new level right here, folks. Okay, say you survive through all of this. Unlikely. But say you do, and you're on your way to win the cash prize at the end of this event. 100 players are racing through it or whatever we do. Maybe it's clickbait, maybe it's not. I haven't decided yet if I will clickbait you yet. But if I do, I do. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing, you're already here. Okay, so we're going to make a sign, okay, and it's going to say this. It's going to say this way. And then we're gonna also put a sign here, and it's going to say not this way. What would you think? You see this way and not this way. You're gonna obviously go this way, right? So we know they're gonna go this way. So we're gonna use reverse psychology and actually make this way the right way, okay? So this way is actually correct, and that it's not this way. Then we're gonna give them a little bit of slime so it even looks a little bit real. And then if they were to walk this way a little bit more, they're gonna be faced with a dispenser full of lava. Nothing else, just gonna kill them with lava. Yep, okay, well, that'll do it. They're gonna walk through here. They're gonna go the right direction and realize, okay, this is cool. But we're gonna add a one-way door. So if they go through it, they can't come back. Okay, so now we've got them with the first mind game. They're gonna walk through here and they're gonna have to make another choice with another 2 doors. So this sign is gonna say, not this way. And then we're gonna put a sign here that says, this way. If you already were told the truth once, my thought would be that I would lie on the second time. So I would then make this one the trap. So that's what we're gonna do. This one's gonna be the trap, okay? You guys are with me? It's all about reverse psychology, gamers. We'll put some hay down right here. I think for this one, we'll just let them perish and just silence, like just literally just make them quit the game. Finally, they're gonna walk this way. This one will have a trap door. Obviously, like a one-time, you're going through, you ain't coming back out. So we're gonna do that here. Use the slime ball. Again, we're just getting in their heads. And this will actually take you to where you win. What is the grand prize? I don't know. We're gonna figure it out when someone wins. Because I think the bad news is for my trap here, I don't know if it's gonna be fair if you can get poisoned infinitely. So I feel like that's maybe not fair. Our first contestant today, guys, is DD Beck. Is it DD Bex? What was that name?
Yes.
You got 1 life. If you survive, you win. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go. Oh! Wow, just gets right through it. Gets right through it. All right, already through the first trap. Pufferfish trap, then into a thing. Goes into the second one, sees a little bit of a thing down there. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Oh, sees another one. Oh, playing it a little bit safe. And all right, well, that obviously did not work how I planned it. That was a little bit easier than we anticipated. But okay, on to the third trap. Here we go. The booby trap. What could this one be? A little something exciting here, folks. Uh-oh. Oh, falls into the pit and gets impaled by the spikes. That's a death right there on DD Bex. There ain't no way out. Jess has tried to compete in all of our previous events. Here are her deaths on screen right now, and this is the chance she has to redeem herself. Begin. Okay, wow. Oh, got the first poison damage. Oh, she can't get over it. She just keeps it. Oh my gosh. Go. Very great start here. No. Oh, takes the poison damage early on. Toe bombs will do some damage right there. Gotta make a quick decision here on what to do next. Constrained for time. Falls into the trap. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, it is that quick. Our quickest death ever. Falls down into the trap too. That calls him a noob all the way around. That is disrespect on a new level. Ouch. Poison. Oh, okay. Didn't expect people to do that. 5th of November. This is literally not what's supposed to be happening. He is abusing the course, but that's okay. We're gonna see what happens.
Am I allowed to take it?
Sure. You can't use it. Gets the jump. No, what's coming up next? What is this? He's thinking, what? These don't hurt you. These are fine.
Oh, except they do!
That makes 0 sense.
Whoa, he can't even take it, folks. He can't take the truth that these things slice you up. Getting very tricky here. Oh, no.
Makes no sense. How is that possible? I'm on 1 heart.
Oh, it's over. It is all but over.
I'm dead, so yeah.
And down goes iTiny. So we still remain undefeated.
You throw the victim under the boat, pass him under the ship's keel, which will be covered in barnacles sharp enough to unzip your flesh, and then secure a weight to his legs to keep him underwater while the ship drags him to his end.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's disgusting. How am I supposed to build a machine or anything in Minecraft that saws your body? I would feel like we would start with like a coral fan, right? Like this to me is like a sharp block, right? Like that's kind of sharp. Coral could cut you. Here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna be forced to swim or walk over top of all of this coral fan. But I'm going to do a special command that should allow this to damage you when you walk on it. So this is our command right here. Basically, it's going to do an effect that anytime you stand on a horn coral fan, it should damage you. Shouldn't this damage me? Oh, we did it! I gotta heal myself. Now when I walk over horn coral fan, not the dead kind, but the real kind, this should now damage us, and it does. Very much, actually. It might damage us a little bit too much. I mean, that's pretty much impossible. We need a way to make sure they think that this is some kind of secret escape route, right? They think that's the way that they can travel. So we're just gonna make a real simple boat right here. And this will be what forces them to go underneath because they'll be too scared to walk on top of it. They'll be like,
oh, that looks simple.
But they won't realize it kills them. This is where the players will spawn when they try to survive and make it to the island to collect the treasure. They're going to see this in front of them and have to get in the water and then swim successfully through this without hitting any of the corals. So if you swim and go straight up, you'll be fine. But most people won't realize that if they don't do that, they're gonna die. Let's add a little bit of detail and make it look better. And there it is. So we added a bunch of cool pirate heads, added some details, and just really brought this thing together to give it more of a pirate ship vibe. All right, so this next one's about Blackbeard. You might know him as the most like freaky pirate in the world.
He used to hide smoldering cannon wicks under his hat so as to appear in front of the adversary surrounded with billowing smoke.
Dude literally put smoke inside of his hat just to like literally look like a god or a demon or something. My boy is on another level. This guy used fear so much to scare people that they were actually surrendering before he even attacked them. So what I'm thinking we can do here is maybe expand this out just a little bit to give him a path. And I want to make it like super dark and scary and horrifying. So I need to do some research. That's pretty darn. messed up. I just got my own idea. Now you guys know that you can use black to make like something that's so black you literally can't even see the walls, right? Just becomes pitch black. What we're gonna do is literally send them down a horror maze designed to intimidate them. We're literally going to attack their senses here. The first thing they're gonna see is going to be a zombie in a cage. You're thinking,
Zach, that's really not that scary.
Wait until you see what my idea is, because this might actually be like one of the scariest Minecraft builds ever. I believe that zombies will actually pick up different Minecraft heads. If I go to get a custom head and search for horror, what we could do is throw this at him and see if he picks it up. Come on, little guy, pick it up now. Come on, little guy, pick up the clown head. You're part of my intimidation section. I'm gonna kill you if you don't put it on your head.
I'm gonna murder you.
Through an immense amount of research and work, I've finally been able to pull this off. Take a look. I'm gonna go in here. That did not work. I need to go inside that cage and use a special command that I've generated. That command allows me to create a custom mob. You can see it down below. That mob is wearing a custom head. As you can see, this zombie is wearing a very spooky face. If I throw invisibility at it, it should theoretically remain just a floating head. So let's try it. Boom! We did it! You literally just have this face that will stare at you as you move. That's kind of scary. Now, you know what would be even scarier, my friends, is if they walk through and they step on a pressure plate they can't see because it's too dark, and it spawns a zombie behind them that literally just, it's a clown head that chases them. We'll make them step on the pressure plate here, and this pressure plate will activate the command block, which will be directly underneath it. That is a little bit scarier. Gosh, we've done it. Now, this is now an invincible mob. It actually slowly chases you. Let's see how fast he is here. Oh, a little bit too speedy there, folks. Now let's step on this and see what happens. That spawns behind you and slowly starts chasing you. This is a final touch in making this thing just absolutely flawless. Take a look. It starts playing scary music.
You'd best be ready to sink whoever crosses you. Unfortunately, it's literally deafening to your crew.
Pirate cannons were so loud they would actually interfere with people on the battlefield. So saying you survived that, you're gonna move on to a colorful red pattern right here, which will be the next zone. We'll add a nice little fence to it real quick. Boom, 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 boom. This will be where all of the noise is coming in to distract you from the real danger. Obviously, the best way probably is to use a bell. And let's just get a little test here. How loud? It's not that bad. Like, it's kind of bad, but it's not that bad. So let's go ahead and do this. Actually, placing those is probably the worst thing you could do for noise. I mean, that's pretty loud. So the first thing you're gonna do is walk through a bell gate. We need a lot though coming up here, and I think the best way, frankly, is like iron doors. Okay, that's pretty annoying. We can make it even worse by putting pressure plates like all the way out. So if they try to leave through a door, there's just more doors that they're faced with. But every time you step on it, you really can't get over. Like, this is actually perfect. Like, you have to make the noise no matter what. All right, so obviously it's super loud. We've got that thing accomplished. Now, how do we use this to distract them from the real issue? I don't know. Didn't really think this one through. But I think we're just gonna go with the most smart technique, which would be to load this side up with a bunch of internal facing cannons. This should act as a bunch of little miniature cannons. Fill them up with a bunch of arrows, which will take a little bit of time. So what we can do then is hook all of these bells up to redstone pulse sensors that will sense the pulse that comes out. And basically when you walk on this, watch what happens. Ready? All these arrows get shot. It does some damage, so you're gonna want to remain on the inside. It's very deadly though. And just like that, this is what the new location looks like. Take a look at this.
Hands would be tied behind their back, with rope placed between each finger.
Oh.
Blow would then set fire to the rope, causing the flames to slowly burn the unfortunate victim's flesh down to the bone.
The rope burning territory, a very fascinating way to absolutely destroy someone's livelihood out there. We don't really have a great way to burn someone with rope in Minecraft. What we do have though is string, we have chain.
Oh, web.
That's what we're gonna do. All right, place down some cobweb like this. We can make the cobweb do something spectacular, which means maybe it burns you. Like maybe this web is actually on fire. So if we put magma and then web on top of it, that's a cool little feature, right? That's obviously gonna slowly burn them a little bit and then also do some damage to them as they try to get through here. Give them a little bit of a staircase. I mean, yeah, you could, theoretically, you could like jump to like right here. So let's see, if we take regular string, make a little bit of a parkour challenge so you make it cross this. Okay, so we can't use string because string is not recognized as a block apparently in the command block menu, which means that idea kind of fell through. Might as well make it a little more challenging, huh? That's a pretty simple one. I feel like that's pretty good though. Let's see what we can do here. We're gonna go game load survival and just test it out. 1, we're good. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna be okay. 2, we're good. 3, honestly, it might even be too easy. You need to throw them a bone if they have just survived all of that.
The grenade had a wooden fuse sealed with wax. Once lit, it took about 6 seconds to explode. Pirates and buccaneers would throw these on board an enemy vessel just before boarding it.
Okay, so basically they just had grenades. They just chuck them up there, blow a couple things up. Once you make it out, you're gonna get to this giant thick platform here, and my thought process is we want a bunch of bombs to go off or grenades while you're walking here. I mean, I feel like a creeper is a pretty darn good little creature to bring in here. So what if we took dispensers, made them face straight up, covered them with a little bit of carpet, put some pressure plates next to them, and then when players came in, they might accidentally step on a couple of these and take a look what's gonna happen here. So we'll do something like this, cover these up with carpet, put down the pressure plate so that triggers 2 creepers on the side, and then basically force them to step on the pressure plates as they go through this little magma wall right here, which means no matter what happens, they're going to be spawning some creepers. I think what we'll do is try to set up like one of the little designs we saw in a recent video, which looked like this, and see if we can launch them into the stratosphere with a mega bomb. If I were to touch that cart, every one of them would explode to the point that it would shoot you like 20,000 blocks in the sky. Probably was a mistake not making the floor obsidian already. Oh, it didn't ignite it. Okay, that should be okay for now. Why not make them swim through the water, I guess, huh? You know, could just make like one path in the middle. All right, let's put the final prize right here at the end, and this is where players will win if they reach it, which will mean they have won. Nobody's ever like won one of my challenges before, ever. We've done a lot of these. Nobody has ever survived. Ben and Isaac are in here. You have to survive these pirate traps. Good luck.
I guess I gotta go underneath, huh? Whoa!
He goes down within 3 steps. Give it another shot, though. You know it's there. There he goes. He maneuvers correctly through the coral. Moves on to zone 2. This is where things get a little wild. Oh, the Joker! Isaac is running. There are multiple Jokers behind him right now. That has got to be horrifying. He's got to figure out how to get through this. You can't kill them. They're invincible. They're invincible. You're making the wrong choice. And Isaac goes down to the Joker. This is Isaac's 3rd attempt to try to make it through. Now moved on to the next zone here, the noise zone. Oh! There you go. Okay, he's dead.
Man, he literally made it.
All right, coming up next. Ben, can you survive? Here we go. Getting through the Jokers without any problem. Now Ben's on to a quite difficult zone here, Ben. I'll be honest with you. Very challenging. Look at him! Look at him! He does it! I told him it was possible. He makes it to the next zone, which of course is the one where the rope burns your body. Very easy, very simple. Finally moving on to, what is this one?
I only have half a heart.
Half a heart has to make the, oh no! Oh, one of the deadliest traps from the Viet Cong coming in here today is what we're starting with. Take a look at this first off. So when you walk into a house, this thing falls onto you and slams you in the face. And I mean, boy. Oh, yeah, I did say, guys, YouTubers, a collab. It's exciting. I don't do those ever. It's a big deal for me, you know? It's pretty cool, guys.
I know, thank you.
Big boy hole. All right, give ourselves night vision so we can see. This is where players will be starting. They're gonna walk inside, and I guess maybe right here, we're gonna put a door. And then when they open the door, stepping on this pressure plate is gonna, somehow it's gonna open the door while simultaneously activating a giant spike ball that falls into your face. Can you do that in Minecraft? Initially, my thought is like, yo, we wanna get some end rods in here that like swing down and spike you.
Oh!
No, that won't work. Or will it? Will it? I think I got it. I think I got it. This is experimental here, but I'm thinking, what if there's like a sticky piston with like something like that? And that would right in your body, just right, boom, right into your side. Take your liver out, boom, got your liver, something like that. Maybe what we'll do here is make it both sides. So we're gonna have these things crush you when you walk onto the pressure plate. Now, how we'll do that, guys? That's a great question. Fantastic there. I think we should just be able to put a redstone thing here and bring this down and connect it. I still don't know if this is the most efficient way to do it. Like, I feel like there's probably better ways to make one of these things, but to me, this is what works, and so to me, this is what we're gonna do, okay? If we step on our pressure plate, that should crush you. Oh, lovely. Well, oh, not lovely, because when you do it, it breaks the pressure plate because of the spiky thing. So maybe we can only do one up top. Now what? Now that's cool. Definitely the spacing is a little bit off here in terms of design. So it's a one-time use. There's gotta be a better way. That won't work. I need a spiky plant or something in the skin. This might be kind of weird, but I got this idea and, oh, nope, nope, that's not what we want. We might have just got it.
The hole!
Oh, it's going in there and destroying the redstone. This is not good. Lava sure does take a while to drain. When you mess up with lava, it's just like you gotta sit here and look at your failure for a long amount of time. There we go. Okay. Take a look, folks. Take a look. So we're doing a double door design. Walk through the first door. Then when you step on this, all these pistons come in and just seal you in. Like, you can't really get out easily. You could, but like not easily, all right? Okay, and I whipped up a command right there to test out so that when this hits us, it should damage us, which it did not. So what'd I do wrong? So basically my whole plan didn't work. I'm remaking the entire thing right now. I've got a new idea that hopefully will work, but the command block is not doing what we want. So when you're walking through, you wouldn't notice this thing would impale your body. As we go, hopefully, yes! These things spike you and do some damage, so you've got to get through and just basically time it right. Put a trap door on here too, like we really don't want them knowing there's any command blocks here. We just put some end rods on the other side here because that way they can't really touch either of them. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna be inviting famous YouTubers to race through the course to see if they can survive the traps that we've built.
Barbed wire strung across pathways.
Oh my gosh. The glass bottles, spiky things, and barbed wire so people step on it?
I think someone is sick.
I think so too, and I'm about to make it in Minecraft.
So I'm even more sick. Let's go. Okay.
What we're gonna want is to create some sort of a grass-themed zone. So maybe we'll go ahead and clear this out just a little more. That seems good. And then we'll put down some grass right now. And this will be step 1 in hiding these traps. It needs to be a little bit longer, I feel like. All right, phase 1. Oh, look at this nice green gradient. You like how that changes color? Looks like we're entering a new biome, folks. Phase 1 gets on some lights. Now that people can see what's going on in here, we gotta figure out how to make barbed wire in Minecraft, and that is not one that I particularly have any idea how to make. We could do something like this, where the chains kind of extend off the wall, and it's kind of like one of those like laser beam things, where if you touch the chain, you're gonna take some damage and get hurt. So like you gotta like literally jump over these, or you're gonna take damage. You know what I mean? It's somehow laser beams. This is what barbed wire looks like, guys. Shut up, all right? So they just gotta maneuver through this little laser beam course, which is kind of fun. Then we need little spiky things in the ground. I mean, y'all know what I'm thinking with that, right? Put a little magma with some carpet over top of it. And the great thing is, I don't think many of these YouTubers have seen my videos that know about these traps, so.
Oh yeah, that is gonna be really difficult.
Command block number 2. Oh, what if I gave them speed to make it hard? Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. I would just help them out. No, not speed. Definitely, that was a bad move there. Poison is a little bit strong. Nausea. Ooh, nausea. So check it out. Let's see if it works. So supposedly when you hit a barbed wire, you'll get nausea. Now, if I touch this, I should theoretically be getting nausea, and there it is. It makes it harder to navigate. The hallway of nausea. So I think it should be a little bit stronger.
There it is, okay.
We'll put some bone meal down too as well, because I think that like the grass and stuff will make it like, you know, just a little bit harder. Nah, man, that is gonna be disgusting. Oh my gosh, I don't wanna be running through that.
They also lit hundreds of fires in the distance, creating the impression that they were camped much further away.
They set up a bunch of torches really far away to distract them and make them think there was something big coming. But really, there was a smaller army that's ambushed them when they were going to attack the big army. I should be military leader. I can do this. Let's go ahead and give them a turn here just to keep it a little bit exciting, you know? Who wants to go the same direction every day? I lost my breath there. Going for some torches very far away. This is where the next zone is going to be. Obviously, though, it's a little bit too small. I think what I could do is just kind of bring it out myself, set it to something like obsidian, and then go back into it and then just carve a tunnel out inside the obsidian. And that would give us the illusion of a very long tunnel, which we can then put torches on to distract them from the easy traps that'll be next to them they won't even see. So we got that built. Then...
Hey!
It works. Now this one's kind of tricky because it's like a more of a mind game, all right? So we got to get them, first off, to see the torches and be intimidated. And I feel like maybe redstone and blue will be a little better because they're not quite as bright. So we'll put these all along the back and make it look like really kind of just frightening. A little bit of something like that. I don't know, man. It makes me, I'm struggling to see how we can make this actually distract them enough to get them to die from something in this room. Okay, so the torches draw their attention. Maybe like above them, there's like a couple dispensers right here. And these dispensers are like our hidden troops. Hidden troops, they would come down and get them. I would think we could do dispensers like that. Coat it with a little bit of lava, you know, put a little in there. Little shebang, and now when this all triggers, it's gonna fall down and kill them. Now, we need to make it so that they trigger it with a tripwire. There we go. That is hard to see. Maybe a little something like that just to look like pillars.
Just to make them big.
Yep. We got some pillars in here.
What if the entire ceiling was lava? That'd be kind of funny. Okay, I'll do it. Okay, every one of these is now loaded up. Now to redstone wire this whole thing. Okay, I think it's set up correctly. I'm gonna do a risky play here and go test it, so let's see what happens. So you're running through, you trip it. Oh, look at this. Look at that, it actually works. Oh my gosh, and then it slowly comes in if this pinches you and kills you. Now what's even crazier is if we make this the spot you have to be at. Oh, that's so crazy. Something said,
Zach, we're gonna give you the perfect setup today on this one. Wow.
So you gotta make it to this block here, which is going to be a hole that will be virtually impossible to see down because it's so dark. Fall into the hole down the water, and that'll lead you to the next zone.
Russians pursued the smaller army for 9 days before the Mongols finally turned around to engage the enemy on the banks of the Caucasus.
Dang! If basically Mongolians would run around with like fake armies that were small, break up, do all kinds of tricks to you, and then come out with a big one and destroy you. So we're gonna make them walk down a path that's designed to kill you. Oh, wait a minute. What if, hold up, let's go back, let's change it. They walk through, they think this is the direction they go, but this actually isn't. This is all a fake out because the last one was supposed to be a fake out anyway. Let's do this. Let's make them actually die by like doing something that they don't realize they have to do. Once they come down here into this hole, they're gonna be like, okay,
well, obviously I gotta walk this way.
They're gonna be like, oh, I won, I beat it. They're gonna get over here. And then we'll just have a single dispenser, and these dispensers will all just contain more lava and finish the job if they manage to get through. So this will be the Wild Goose Chase. Contains just a little bit more lava than the last one, just like this. And then really all we have to do is put down a pressure plate like in the middle. I don't know if it's gonna trigger all of them, and I also think it's like a one-time use, but we're just gonna put that there, and they're just gonna have to realize that, hey, I gotta walk into it. So actually the real path they're gonna have to take would be like right here in the corner. Fall into this, they've gotta come super quick and they can't hesitate. This would then lead them out into the next zone. Now, how easy is this to see? It's really not easy to, like, you might not recognize it's there. So you gotta come out here, move into the next zone. We're gonna give them a little bit of fresh air, and that is the Wild Goose Trap. Basically those spikes on a hard rock or something heavy, and it swings down and just destroys you. So what if they walk outside, they feel like, yo, I made it to freedom, and then we have, I don't know, I feel like an anvil. So an anvil's not bad, but we want it to kind of come in a surprising way to them. So what if, oh, I got it, okay. If I use barriers like this, I could put sand on top of it and then connect it to a chain. Traps like this that could fall onto you and then easily be reset. So once this breaks, the sand would fall onto you and ideally it would be crushing you, right? Something like that would probably do some good damage. The question is, how do you make it so that this vanishes and falls on you? So if we had sticky pistons like this that were all connected up to redstone, these sticky pistons would like pull. So I made this a little bit too low and just not quite far enough. So if we just extend this up one, pretty simple design fix right here. We also want to get a redstone inverter in here so that these signals are inverted. That way the signal will power these, so I don't have to worry about that. Here's what's happened. So you're gonna walk through, you've got to step on this pressure plate, and what it does is it pulls the sand back, which crushes you. So it pulls back a couple pieces of sand, which is kind of a cool design right there. All you have to do then is stack this thing up with sand and the two little firing zones, which would be there and right there. And that means every time we step on this, sand will come through and crush you. Sand might not kill you, but it might move you and force you to fall into the lava that's right there, right? So you might be running and be like, oh, I'll just jump over that. And then the sand comes and you die. Wow, that's actually incredible. People had to go into really claustrophobic spaces in Vietnam, and they were very tight, all right? They were full of traps. You couldn't get out. I mean, this is absolutely horrifying. So maybe we can replicate an experience like this in our trap as the grand finale before we bring these players in. And to me, that's literally like the scariest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Something's messed up about that. So if they manage to survive every trap we've had so far, first off, congratulations to these guys. They ain't no jokes. We're gonna give them a trap door. It's gonna be like located here, smash you down, and then you've got to crawl through this. I think what will be really difficult, to be honest with you, is if I made lava like that on the sides and made it claustrophobic while there's lava next to them, like any wrong move, they're gonna take some damage. All right, guys, I think it's time to get some YouTubers in here to test this out. All right, guys, first up, McBirkin is gonna try to race through this course. Time starts now. Good luck.
Okay, here we go. Pressure plate.
Oh, get in with the spiky boys.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait a second.
Dang, I hit myself on that one.
I gotta take this slower. I'm getting dizzy. What is this? Okay, I'm through. What? Okay.
Uh-oh. He finds the secret tool. Oh my goodness, look at this.
Okay, what is this? Oh,
no.
My
gosh, so close. No. You were one away from actually beating it. Wow.
Oh my.
Dang.
Dude, I saw the hole and I went for it.
Guys, all of these YouTubers will be linked down below at the end of this video. That was McBirkin. Not bad. So far, first place. Number 2, Uncle Bari's up here today.
Should I be going slow or fast?
It's up to you. Ready, set, go.
Okay. I'm so scared.
It's pretty easy, right?
This is a little disguise here.
Very patient.
Hold on.
I'd like to see that.
Should I? Did that work? Oh
so
my
far,
word.
so good.
Are you kidding me? How?
Gotta be careful here, though. No. These are extremely spiky and might hurt you if you touch them.
I can see that. I'm so...
I'll tell you what, that's pretty good.
So far, so good. No. Oh, okay.
Oh, this is gonna be tough for you.
What am I? How am I?
Oh, no.
Is this working?
Not bad.
Whoa! Hold on.
What is going on?
Oh, we got a surprise skeleton in there. That's not even part of the course.
Should I go beat him down?
You can.
No! Whoa.
Oh, he's got to get in there. No. He's got to go in. He's got to go in. He's got to find the secret door. He finds it. He finds it. Does he get in? Secret door. He needs to go in the door. The door. It's right behind you. Oh, he's right next to him.
I can see the door.
Donnie, do you have any idea what this is?
No.
Okay, good. Guys, Donnie Bobes is up next.
I get one shot?
It's really hard. Good luck.
Okay, I'm kind of scared.
First trap's coming up, unless you've already passed the first trap.
Oh no, pressure plate.
Guys, I forgot to put the iron door back. There's supposed to be a door there. Oh!
Close. Oh my god, okay. Oh, I feel sick.
He's confused with the nausea, folks. Wow, taking a very, what is, oh, I see what he's doing. What do you guys think of that?
Okay, you know what?
There's the door. See what this is about. Very interesting. Gonna have to go in there. Gonna have to go in there and find the secret door. Where is it? Secret room. It's right there. Finds the secret room. Here we go. Fake torch, just to give you some little brightness there.
Okay.
See what we got here. Come on. Here we go. It's just lava buckets. He has to kill himself because he picked the wrong path. Oh,
what?
My
no
goodness.
Way.
Wow, that's what the Mongolians did, guys. Your job is basically to just survive and see if you can make it.
He's gonna die where I died.
He's naturally yeah.
Why don't you put some money where your mouth is, huh, Quinn?
I will, bro.
100 quid, you beat me, yeah?
100%. Do I start now?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. Do I just run straight forward? I got you.
Yeah, just try to survive. Just send it. Well, that was quick. Oh, he runs into the spikes. Didn't expect that. Oh, magma trap got him there. A little bit of nausea. Oh, he's just sending it so hard. What's your health?
One heart, please. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry inside.
All right, think about this real quick. This is where everyone dies. You have to make the right choice coming up. You have to just trust your instincts. Okay, well, your instincts are wrong. Trust them differently.
Okay, I'm taking that as a hint. I run here. Okay.
Here we go. He's correct. He's got to move though. He's got to make a choice.
Yo. Okay.
Okay. Boom. Goes. Ooh, interesting.
Okay.
Gotta solve the riddle now. Oh!
There is no riddle. There is no riddle.
Yeah, there is no riddle. Peace.